So Gemini is one of the most disliked signs in the zodiac because they're psychopaths. They're two-faced, they're liars, and they're cheaters. But do Geminis really deserve all the hate they get? Are Geminis really backstabbing maniacs? Or could they possibly be intellectual geniuses in disguise? Hi guys! I'm Ivy from 0 Degrees Taurus. I'm currently studying to become a certified astrologer, and I am here to help you navigate the fortune of your lives. So I'm guessing you're probably watching this video because either 1, you're a Gemini, or 2, you've had bad experiences with Geminis. And so you either want to confirm your suspicion that the reason why a Gemini did you dirty is because they're liars and they're cheaters. Or you're a Gemini yourself and you want to clear up the stereotypes about being all of these horrible things. Either way, in this video, you're gonna learn why Gemini is the trickster of the zodiac. You'll learn about Gemini personality qualities, and you'll learn what Gemini really looks like in real life. So let's get started. So as we know, Gemini currently holds the ranking for being one of the most disliked signs in the zodiac, right along with signs like Aries and Scorpio. Gemini is often accused of being a psychopath, of being two-faced, of being a liar, of being a cheater, of being like the mastermind of deception. And this is because the archetype of Gemini is the trickster. In ancient astrology, Mercury, who's the ruler of Gemini, was said to be the trickster. And this is due to Mercury's erratic movement in the sky. So Mercury is kind of a funny planet in that it goes in and out of sight from our view on Earth. Mercury constantly moving in and out of sight was said to be Mercury playing tricks on us, and that's why Mercury is the trickster. Additionally, Gemini is associated with twins because the constellation of Gemini is literally of twins. And so the duality of twins is that one is said to be evil and one is said to be good. One is said to be honest and the other is said to be deceptive. The combination of Mercury being a trickster and twins ruling good and bad is why Gemini is said to be a trickster or a great deceiver. But is Gemini really just a two-faced psychopath, or is there something more going on with this shifty sign? Gemini is a mutable sign, just like Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. And in ancient astrology, mutable signs were said to be double-bodied, which also means a being of two natures. Using this logic, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces should also be called two-faced, but no one ever calls those signs two-faced, only Gemini. And why is that? This is because Gemini holds a special position of being a social sign. So Gemini more closely deals with personal one-on-one interactions with people. Plus also Mercury is a trickster, and also the twins are good and honest and evil and deceptive. All of that combined is why Gemini is the one who is two-faced and none of the other mutable signs are. So yeah, Gemini does have a bad reputation, but there is more to this sign than meets the eye. Gemini is an intellectual mastermind and the world's greatest genius. And why do I say that? This is because Gemini has a thirst for knowledge and an interest in creating new experiences, so much so that this sign learns anything and everything in the world. And see, a lot of people are so tightly guided by their own opinions that they're actually narrow-minded and they never look outside of the box. But Gemini is not like that at all. A lot of people aren't even willing to step outside their own little world, but Gemini isn't like that at all, because since Gemini is so interested in learning new things, Gemini bypasses all of the human ignorances, because for a Gemini, when you don't understand something, that doesn't mean run away and hide in fear or denounce it or, say that it's bad. When a Gemini doesn't understand something, they're like, yeah, I guess I'll just learn about it. And honestly, that is just so brilliant, because having such an open mind and such a curious mind can actually lead to less hate and less intolerance and less bigotry and all of these horrible things that we have to deal with in the world because everyone else is so closed-minded. Gemini is just like that light in the darkness. The reason why people are so afraid of things is because they don't understand them. And Gemini is like, Well, if you actually learn about it, then you wouldn't be afraid anymore. Gemini is brilliant. I'm gonna say this until the day I die. Gemini is freaking brilliant. Ancient astrologers said that Mercury was a psychopath. A psychopath is a mystical creature that acts as a guide, bringing people who have just died to the underworld. And so why is this important for Gemini? Well, since Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, Gemini has the great pleasure of being able to see and interact with and talk to the dead, the spirit world, and ghosts. And why can Gemini do this? Because Gemini is so open-minded and so willing to have these new experiences that, like, Gemini doesn't let anything stop it from learning or interacting with anything, whether it be alive or literally dead. Gemini is inherently non-binary, and that's because Gemini has such a brilliant understanding of opposites that Gemini can actually see the similarities and the overlapping that goes within like two polar opposites. And isn't that amazing? And so Gemini rarely gives like straightforward or yes or no answers, because like Gemini knows that nothing in the world is black and white. For a Gemini, things blend together, even things that are like completely opposite, that seem to have nothing in common. Gemini can actually take you on like an intellectual roller coaster ride to teach you how, yeah, this opposite thing over here and this opposite thing over here actually have so many things in common. So the idea of like gender and sexuality existing on a spectrum has Gemini energy written all over it. In addition, the discovery of like autism and narcissism and ADHD being on a spectrum is definitely something that Gemini invented. So Gemini energy leads us to like broaden our understanding of humanity and neurodivergence. Without Gemini energy, we would only have straight people and gay people. Like, we wouldn't have like all the other sexualities mixed in. And same thing, without Gemini, we would only have like man and woman. Like, we wouldn't have like all of these other genders. And so Gemini can be a sign of non-conformist, with like men wearing nail polish and women rocking like short cuts. There was this one Gemini guy that I knew that he actually had 3 planets in Gemini, and he had long hair and he like painted his nails, and I was like, that is so freaking cool. Number 1. Number 2, I can totally see all that Gemini energy manifest. And honestly, if you think about it, like the symbol of yin and yang has so much Gemini energy in it, because like the black swirl has a little bit of white in it and the white swirl has a little bit of black in it, and it literally is saying that nothing in this world is ever black and white. Okay, here's the thing about Gemini. What a lot of people often mistake for Gemini being like two-faced or deceptive is actually Gemini toying around with the binaries of our mind. And like, listen, because this is so freaking cool. People who are not Gemini, or people who cannot think outside of the box, think that they're being lied to by a Gemini, because they cannot possibly conceive the like notion that two opposites could be true at the same time. Like, how can a man be a man if he wears women's clothes? How can someone be attractive and hideous at the same time? How can a person be a man and a woman at the same time? How can something be bright and dark at the same time? How can an opinion be true and false at the same time? The only person who can answer that question is Gemini, because Gemini is freaking brilliant, and hell yes, they are the greatest thinkers on planet Earth. And I will die. I will literally fall in my grave with that opinion. Like, you cannot change it. And if you want to learn more about Gemini, go ahead and click on this video right here. Or if you want to book a reading with me, you can click my Etsy shop, which is linked down below. But make sure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up before you go. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!